Welcome to Unbreakable You. I'm Dr. Leif Smith. Today's topic, which is the final topic in the Unbreakable You series, how not to be toxic. Okay, so let's talk about toxicity. And when I'm talking about toxicity, I'm talking about poisonous things in our life that are poisonous to us. And there's three categories I think that are really important in terms of eliminating toxicity, things that are poisonous for us. Okay? Number one, people. There are toxic people in our lives. Everybody has toxic people in their lives. I guarantee you. It probably starts with your family, come to think of it. But we also have friends around us. We have coworkers around us that are toxic. We also have toxic habits, everyday life habits. You don't think so? Well, let's look at our eating habits. When was the last time you stretched? When was the last time you worked out and stretched and ate well, all in the same day? How about being lazy? How about not being on time? That one drives me crazy. People that are consistently 5 to 10 to 20 minutes late. Number one, it's rude. Okay. Number two, if you can be consistently 5, 10, 20 minutes late, you can be consistently on time. Okay, but that's a toxic habit too. Being lazy, it's another toxic habit. So we could go on and on about toxic habits, but that's one of the categories too. And the last one is thinking. We have toxic thinking. We're negative. We're reactive. We get mad all the time. We get angry all the time. We feel helpless all the time. We get depressed all the time. That, folks, is toxic. And so that's why I'm making this video. Not for giggles, not for likes, not for shares. I'm doing it because this is an important topic in our lives. And so now I know what you want, right? You want me to stop talking about this stuff, stop talking about the problem, and start talking about the solution. So let's talk about some solutions and how to not be so toxic in your everyday life. Solution number one, let's talk about toxic people in your life. First of all, you have to identify who they are. Who are the most toxic people in your life? Who are the people that poison your life? Who are the people that poison your self-esteem? Who are the people that cause too much drama in your life? Who are the people that don't invest in you, but yet you keep them around? So what I want you to do is identify who those people might be. It might be one person. It might be 3. It might be 10. I hope it's not. Math ain't good on that one, folks. But first of all, identify who they are. And then, like you would with anything else that's toxic, what do you think the next solution is going to be? Stop hanging out with them. Stop giving them access to your life, to your inner circle, to your self-esteem. If they're toxic, why would you want them to be a part of your life? And a lot of times this just builds up. It just builds up. We just get used to it. We get used to it. Oh, that's how they are. They're always dramatic. Oh, Uncle Louie's always like that. And Betsy's always like that. Oh, my brother, he's just like that. Oh, my friend, they're always 40 minutes late. That's just how they are. Let's just wait and then we'll start the party 40 minutes late. No, we get used to that. That's what you want to get used to? Toxicity of that sort? So once you identify these people that are creating more drama, more work for you in your life, it's okay to say goodbye. You don't have to have a ceremony, right? You don't have to have like that one commercial that I saw on TV recently, last several months, where it said if life was like Facebook, right, where we make dramatic entrances, dramatic exits, we make announcements. I am leaving the building at this moment. Right? It doesn't have to be like that, folks. It could be as simple as unfollowing. It could be as simple as unfriending. It could be as simple as just not talking to them anymore, not reaching out anymore, letting it just be. It could be that simple. So it doesn't have to be dramatic. But you need to reduce the number of toxic people in your life. And if you can't reduce it, if it's family members that you have to see, if it's a mom, if it's a dad, I hope it's not a spouse or a partner. But if it's a mom or a dad or a brother or a sister or someone who you can't really get rid of or unfriend, right, or unfollow, then you need to deal with it differently. Don't invest too much energy in that. Don't take it personally with their toxicity, okay? I guarantee you they're doing it with other people in their lives. But don't take it personally. Don't invest in them. Don't spend time. Don't put energy into those relationships if they are unavoidable and if you cannot get rid of them. So that's how we deal with toxic people in our lives. Now, next, let's talk about some everyday toxic habits and how we can change those. Now, on to toxic habits. I want you to identify what the 3 most toxic, most poisonous habits you have are, so we can figure out how to fix them. For most people, eating is going to be a toxic habit. For most people. You might be one of those people that doesn't eat anything that's toxic, anything that's bad for you. If you are, golf clap for you. If you aren't, if you're like everyone else, like me, like everyone else, you can definitely look at your diet and you can definitely find ways to change that. And I'm not going to get into that. There's plenty of YouTube videos on that, and there's nutritionists and books and you name it out there to help you eat better. But that might be one of your habits. And how about working out? Do you work out enough? If you don't, your body's going to break down. Sooner or later, you are going to pay the price. A good analogy I've always thought of with working out is if you don't use your body, it's going to rust. So you'd rather have your body wear out from overuse when you're 102 years old. You'd rather have it wear out than rust out in the backyard when you're 45. Okay? So look at your workout habits too. Those might be one of the areas. Or maybe you're consistently lazy. God knows we all are in some ways, but maybe that's your toxic habit. Maybe that's what's poisonous to you. You consistently get in your own way by being lazy. That might be that habit. Or maybe you make excuses. You talk the talk, but you don't walk the walk. That might be your poisonous habit, your toxic habit. Identify the top 3 and work to start reducing the amount of toxicity you have. So try to eat a little bit healthier. Try to work out a little bit more. Try to be a little bit less lazy. There are plenty of solutions to it. Once you identify them, you can change them. But I don't want you to focus on 45 habits that you have. I hope you don't have that many toxic habits. But I want you to focus on 3 and start changing those immediately. Start reducing the amount of toxicity they are bringing to your life. The last toxic category that I would like to talk about today, and I've covered it in other videos too, so I won't give it much airtime here today, but toxic thinking. We need to change the way we think. We need to be less toxic. We need to go easier on ourselves. Stop poisoning our own minds. Nobody can poison your mind without your own permission, by the way. It takes you accepting what other people say, you accepting what other people do, and how they describe you, how they judge you. You have to accept that as the truth for it to become poisonous. And I'm telling you, folks, we do this to ourselves. So we need to change the way we're thinking from a reactive mindset to an active, proactive mindset. I'm going to choose how to think about things. I'm going to choose how I want to act, what kind of attitude I want to have in my life. That is the mindset that you need to have. A poisonous mindset is one where you are susceptible to everybody else judging you, everyone else talking about you, everyone else thinking bad thoughts about you. If you make yourself susceptible to that, and if you think that matters at all in life, in terms of what other people think of you, then you're poisoning yourself. And that, folks, ain't healthy. So, plenty of other videos to help you with that. I'm happy to help. I'll probably make more videos down the road on that because it's such an important topic. But we need to be less poisonous in our thinking patterns. So there you have it. 3 quick areas where you can reduce toxicity in your life. Again, thank you for spending some time with me. I'm Dr. Leif Smith. It's been great talking to you. I hope you like this series, Unbreakable You. If you would like to subscribe, you can hit that button. If you want to make a comment, let me know. And topics for future videos, I'm always open to. So, take care. I'm Dr. Leif Smith, and I